Hi, I'm Shana Meyerson with YOGAthletica in Los Angeles. In my last video, I showed you how to do a handstand in the middle of the room. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about how to get that strength, that core strength. And when I say core strength, it's not as much about core strength as it is about core strength utilization, because a lot of times you're going to have the strength, but you just don't know how to use it. So just to put this in context, what we're working on is, if I were to go into a handstand, this is just a freestanding handstand in the middle of the room. I take one leg up to the sky, okay, and I try to take little hops, like I talked about in my last video, to get like an L. And then I use my stomach muscles, my core, to lift that leg slowly and in control into my full handstand. So, today what we're going to do is we're going to work on how do I get that control over that bottom leg to learn how to lift it up and create a full handstand. So, I'm going to be using my handstand wall back here. If you don't already know, I'm the founder of Mini Yogis as well. I work with kids and got all these pictures up there that my kids have drawn about doing handstands on my wall. So I'm going to do a handstand on my wall, and I'm going to show you just some activities that you can do to learn how to get that lift. So when I come to the wall, I'm going to go about 9 inches from the wall, say. My hands come down just like I'm doing a normal handstand. I look forward to the wall. This is very important. My foot steps in a little bit, and just like I'm going to do a handstand in the middle of the room, I'm going to try to get my top foot there first. So it's top foot and lift. So here I am in my little sort of leany handstand against the wall. So what we're going to do is to engage the core is you're going to take one foot, let's call it my right foot, and you're going to sort of drop it down, and you're going to find an edge where it's just like, okay, I sort of feel like I'm going to fall. So my top foot, my left foot, I'm going to press into the wall strongly and see if I can really work that edge. Like how low can I take this leg without falling over and lift it back up. Okay? And then other side. So this right leg is going to just like stick to the wall like crazy glue. My gaze is always forward. It really helps me with balance. My left leg starts to come down. Here's my first edge. So I press that right leg like crazy. Pull, 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 pull. How low can I go? That's it. Pull up. And then I'm just going to come down all the way. Okay. So how many times should you do that? Like you could do that as many times as you want. Like if you want to do it like 10 times, you're going to build insane core strength. You're going to build crazy arm strength. But maybe just one on each side is fine. Or maybe even just one and then come down and then do the other side. But the key when you're learning to balance is always about resisting gravity. Right? I don't learn to do a handstand by learning how to be on the floor. I learn how to do a handstand by learning how to be off the floor. So the emphasis always has to be on the top leg, which is a little counterintuitive because we always want to like, I got to get that bottom leg up there. How am I going to get that bottom leg? Well, the bottom leg is sort of, it's a vehicle of the core, and the top leg is going to provide your anchor to get you there. So here's what's interesting about this action. You can actually use the same action to learn how to get off the wall completely. Because, I'm going to show you. So I go to do my handstand. Kick. Now, watch how my top foot is just going to really stay on this wall like crazy. Okay, and then my bottom foot is going to come down just like I just did. Now, if I want to find balance, all I need to do is go to the edge where this foot is going to the floor and this foot is reaching for the sky. Because unless I can do a full split with this foot on the floor and this foot on the ceiling, my top foot is moderating the action action of my bottom foot. Does that make sense? So, like imagine, like if I could do a full split, one foot is on the ceiling, and I can't even get this in frame, but here's my foot. One foot is on the floor, then I could just like stand there and be like, ho hum. But as long as I can't do that complete, utter Cirque du Soleil split, where I've got one foot on the wall, one foot on the floor, then as long as I have one foot resisting on the ceiling, and reaching, okay, so everything is going to be about the resistance away from the floor. Then as one foot comes down to the floor, the top leg is going to moderate that action and create real balance in a real handstand. So let me show you again. I kick up from my handstand, and I glue one foot to the wall. I'm going to glue my right foot this time. My left foot comes down. Now this left foot is aiming for the floor. This top foot doesn't want to see the floor at all. So as this comes down, it's going to pull my top foot off the wall. Because this is my edge on my split. Now I don't know if you can see that I'm off the wall, but I am. Because this top leg is resisting the action of this bottom leg. And to come down slowly, I resist that top leg as long as humanly possible, and then I come down in a way that does not disturb the downstairs neighbors. Okay? Because I don't really want to piss off my HOA. I like where I live, and so everything has to be about landing lightly. Okay? So, this is going to help you both when you do the leg lifting up. That's going to help you to get into your handstand so that the second leg can come up in style and control. And when we do the leg down, that's going to teach you how to dismount one leg at a time from the handstand in a very slow and controlled manner. Okay, that's my second handstand video. This is Shana Meyerson with YOGAthletica in Los Angeles, and I will see you again soon.